Summary and insights from Shetty's Think Like a Monk. Number 1. Thinking like a monk posits another way of viewing and approaching life. A way of rebellion, detachment, rediscovery, purpose, focus, discipline, and service. The goal of monk thinking is a life free of ego, envy, lust, anxiety, anger, bitterness, and baggage. Number 2. The 3 stages of adapting to the monk mindset are letting go of external influences and fears that hold us back in order to make space for growth, reshaping one's life to make confident and purposeful choices, and expanding our gratitude and sharing our gifts with the world. Number 3. Monks clear away distractions. They look at the external forces that shape us and distract us from our values and reflect on whether they are in line with who they want to be and how they want to live. Number 4. You need to know what your values are, and when you do, you will know what to do in life. They are like your compass. Number 5. The Buddha taught that your values are what you absorb. If you absorb a lot of gossip, envy, judgment, and violence, your values will be negative. If you absorb compassion, understanding, and wisdom, your values will be positive. Number 6. What you do with your spare time shows what you value. Number 7. If you're not sure where others fit in relation to your values, ask yourself a question. When I spend time with this person or group, do I feel like I'm getting closer to or further away from who I want to be? Number 8. The types of negative people are complainers, cancelers, critics, competitors, and controllers. Number 9. Surround yourself with people who are better than you are, so that you're always learning and growing instead of being dragged down. Number 10. Forgiveness is the action of letting go of anger. You should forgive yourself first and foremost, and practice forgiving others. When we realize that we can't change the past, we stop beating ourselves up about it and start forgiving ourselves and others. Number 11. Everyone has a psychophysical nature which determines where they flourish and thrive. Dharma is using this natural inclination, the things you're good at, your thrive mode, to serve others. Number 12. The 4 varnas, or dharma profiles, are the guide, the leader, the creator, and the maker. A guide is compelled to learn and share knowledge. A leader likes to influence and provide. A creator likes to make things happen. A maker likes to see things tangibly being built. Number 13. Mindfulness is the ability to focus your attention on what you're doing. It's a skill that we all can learn and practice, for example, by focusing on a bite of food and getting all the flavor out of it. Number 14. We can't change what has happened in the past, and we don't know what will happen in the future, so we should just focus on what's happening right now. Being present is the only way to live a truly rich and full life. Number 15. We say things to ourselves that we would never say to people we love. The saying, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you," also entails that you should treat yourself with the same love and respect you want to show to others. Number 16. Practice sitting in silence with yourself. In the silence, you become aware of your body. You feel the air against your skin, your breath traveling through your body. Your mind empties. Number 17. Monks are taught to live without ego. They don't think of themselves as better than others, but rather as equal to others. Number 18. The real ego is our very essence, the consciousness that makes us aware and awake to reality. The false ego is an identity crafted to preserve our sense of being the most significant, the most important, the one who knows everything. Number 19. The ego is like a muscle, and it can be developed. The ego is not an enemy, and it can be used for good. The problem is not the ego. The problem is when we use the ego in the wrong way. Number 20. Gratitude is the mother of all qualities. Gratitude brings forth all other qualities: compassion, resilience, confidence, passion. positive traits that help us find meaning and connect with others. Number 21. Avoid having a poverty mindset. When we are caught in the mind of poverty, we focus on what we are lacking, and we ignore all that we have been given. As soon as you label something as bad, your mind starts to believe it. Instead, be grateful for setbacks. Number 22. Humans have a need for community. We are social creatures and we need one another. Number 23. In relationships, focus on quality, not quantity. It's not about how much time you spend with someone, it's about how much energy you give to them. Number 24. In every relationship, you have the opportunity to set the level of joy you expect and the level of pain you'll accept. No relationship is perfect, but if joy never reaches a certain height, it may be better to consider ending it. Number 25. If you do end a relationship, you should thrive to learn from the situation to avoid getting into it again, believe in your worth, and spend some alone time before moving to other ones. If you've lost yourself in the relationship, find yourself in the heartbreak. Number 26. The highest purpose is to live in service. Selflessness is the surest route to inner peace and a meaningful life. Selflessness heals the self. Monks live in service, and to think like a monk ultimately means to serve. Number 27. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to what happens. If we react with anger, fear, and frustration, we will be miserable. If we react with a calm mind, we will be happy. Number 28. The best tool to help you adopt a monk mindset is meditation. In meditation, we find clarity on who we need to be right now in order to be our best in the moment. Number 29. Train your mind to observe the forces that influence you, detach from false beliefs, and continually look for what motivates you and feels meaningful. Eventually, when you've uncovered your real self, you won't need to ask yourself what a monk would do. You'll simply ask, what will I do? We hope you enjoyed the summary and insights from Jay Shetty's Think Like a Monk. Visit instaread.co to get more insights from this and thousands of other books. Use the code YouTube to get 10% off your subscription.